Hey guys, Dale Thompson here, and I'm super excited that you're here. And it's an honor to be able to share this content with you. Today, I want to talk about a very, very simple way to create a target audience on Facebook. Now, why do I want to share this with you? Well, especially if you're new and you come onto Facebook looking to generate leads. And I know I did this, and maybe you can relate to this. Maybe you did this when you first came onto Facebook, is you just start posting your link, right? And creating a little bit of content and posting it up there. And lo and behold, you're not getting any engagement, right? Or you're not generating any leads. And the reason why is that most people will not take the time to create an audience. And this is so critical. If you want engagement, if you want to be able to generate leads, you need to be able to be in front of the right people, right? And one of the examples that was used the other night on our training webinar is Beyonce, right? Now, let's say, for example, she was going to perform at an arena, right? And what do you think would happen if the curtain opened and out of this 15,000 seat arena, she had 5 people in there? Well, to, spend months and months and months to put together this show, and then go out there and she's got 5 people to share her music with. It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, you do all this work to create your content, and who are you showing it to? If nobody's interested in it, all the knowledge that you have, all the great content you have, the products that you have, they may be wonderful, but if you're not in front of the right people, it's useless. You don't have a business. So here's a very simple way for you to immediately start to create an audience, right? And the first thing you want to do is think about your product. And who are the people that would want your product, or that your product would, solve a problem for? And I'm going to use, we'll do a couple examples, but I'm going to use weight loss for one. So the key phrase here is people, and I'm writing Facebook. Okay, and I go up to the search bar here, and we can just say people who like weight loss. Okay, and you see all these people here that are talking about likes extreme weight loss, Jacob Hackett, Faz Matilda Noyes. Now, what you could do with these people is you can go to their website, okay, and the first thing, as I taught before, you want to make sure that there's a professional page here, because you're looking for people that are professional, right? You don't want to recruit people into your business that have a picture of a cat on their personal profile, right? Or a picture of an egg, or something of that nature. Then the next thing that you want to do is you want to look at their posts and see that their posts are current. Okay, you could see that all of these were posted. She posts very, very regularly. Now, why do you want to do that? Well, you want somebody, you want to be able to have somebody that is active on Facebook, that's going to see your posts. If they're not active, doesn't matter whether you're friends with them or not, they're never going to see your posts because they're never on Facebook to see them. So the second thing you want to look at is to make sure that they're active. Now, the next thing that you want to do is go through and kind of get an idea of, you know, what they're about. Because the reason you want to do this is you want to pick out something specific on their profile that you can relate to or that you can write them about. Okay, because in your friend request, you want to tell them, you know, who you are, why you're want to add them as a friend. Say, for example, you know, this person is an entrepreneur. She worked at Total Life Changes. She's a mom, wife, and lover of life, living on purpose with a goal to live a full life and die empty. Okay? So you could relate to something like that and say, well, you know, the reason I'm contacting you is because I saw your profile and I noticed that you are an entrepreneur. And I am as well. You know, I like to connect with other entrepreneurs so that we can help and, you know, share with each other. Something to that nature. And that's when you add the friend, you put that in there and then ask them a question. I see you're in Total Life Changes, or you were. Are you still doing that? If not, what are you doing now? End with a question, something that gets them to lead to the next conversation, right? Something to attract them and click, you know, confirm friend, and then get back to you and say, no, I left Total Life Changes, or, you know, yeah, I'm still with them. Then you can say, great, how's that going for you? And then take the conversation from there. Now, this particular post is not about conversational marketing, but I'm just kind of giving you an idea how you can very easily, and then go to the next one and do the same thing and create now some people may not accept your friend request, and that's okay. But if you come in here and you do, you know, 5 or 10 of these a day, I would not recommend any more than that, especially if you're brand new on Facebook, because you're liable to trigger an issue with Facebook terms of service and wind up in Facebook jail for spamming, right? But as long as you keep it within 5 to 10 per day, you could probably get away with more if you have a lot of friends. I think a lot of it depends on, to my knowledge, there really isn't any, you know, hard, fast rule, but I think a lot depends on how many friends you already have and how active you are and that type of thing, in order to decide whether or not you're, you know, adding too many friends at a time. So if you're brand new, just as a general rule, I would not do more than 5 or 10 per day. And over time, you'll start to get people start to accept your friend requests and start chatting with you. Now that's when you can go and develop the relationship and find out if they have a need for whatever weight loss product you have, or maybe you have a video that you're selling on how to lose weight faster, or whatever the case may be. Let's do another one. Let's say, for example, you're selling hair products, right? So you could put people who like hair products. Here, Aurora hair products. Okay, and you can go through and add these people, and start to create relationships with them. Now, as long as you add them and then send them a message and telling them why you're contacting them, and start to build the relationship there, they won't know. Some still will, but a lot of people will not view that as spam because you're contacting them, reaching out to them. This is a social platform, and most people will be willing to to accept your friend request. Okay, so that's a very simple way to start creating. Let's do another one. People who like network marketing. Okay, and you can start going through and start adding these people as friends, right? But again, when you add them, you want to make sure, hey, I saw your profile, I found your profile, and I noticed that you were in, network marketing. And if they don't, a great way to start it is, if they don't have anything on their profile that tells you what they're doing, you might say, what are you working on? I noticed that you're in network marketing, but what are you working on? Who are you with? Are you promoting any company right now? Now, the other thing I wanted to show you with network marketing is, and I've showed this before, is groups. And you'll notice this is a group. So you can go to that group and join it. Then what you could do is you could go back here, and it's another great place to find people and add them. And then you could say, hey, I see that we're in the same, advertising group, and you name the group. Just wanted to reach out and connect. Something of that nature. Tell them a little bit about yourself and connect with them that way. So I hope this has helped you guys. Very simple way to go out there and create an audience without breaking any rules, doing it very, very nonchalantly, just reaching out to people. And, some will accept your request, some won't. But it's a very simple way for you to build an audience for whatever it is that you're selling, so that when you create your content, you have an audience to share with. So guys, I hope this has helped, and it's my intention to share value with you each and every time I do a blog post. If you would be so kind, if you found value in this, go ahead and leave me a comment below. Let me know if you found any other ways that have worked for you. I'd be glad to hear those. I look forward to interacting with you. And lastly, guys, if you want to know a little bit more about what I do and how I am creating the lifestyle that I want for myself and my family, and where I'm learning some of these tips and tricks that I'm showing you here, then there is a form at the very bottom of my page. And go ahead and opt into that. That will get you connected to me so that you can get updates as I do blog posts, get more content. But you can also find out a little bit more about how I am creating the lifestyle that I want. It'll take you to a video which will lay out the entire process. And I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye for now.